Hi again, everybody. It's Kevin Knesset coming to you from the newsroom of The Observer and TheObserver.com on this, the 23rd day of February in the year 2024. Sure hope you're enjoying your Fridays, no matter where it is you are in the country. And as I am fortunate to do each and every week, Tony Mondaro is here with this week's forecast. Tony, thank you, buddy.
Hey, Kevin, good afternoon. And it looks like not a bad weekend. Any leftover rain showers will be ending this afternoon. And tonight, I think even for most of tomorrow, mostly cloudy day. We may have a couple of breaks of sun tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to be as nice as some say it's going to be tomorrow as far as sunshine. I think that's more of a Sunday event, having a nice sunny day on Sunday. But it's going to be cold, Kev. It looks like temperatures in the 30s for high temperatures and lows in the 20s one more time. And then the warm up that everybody's been waiting for with temperatures maybe by midweek, mid to end of next week in the low 60s. But unfortunately, that comes with a chance of rain. So weather-wise, it's not looking bad. No winter storms are in sight. Now, some are saying, are we done for the winter for snow? And I don't think so. I think there might be one more uh, event that we'll have to watch. And remember, I still refer to April 6th of 82, similar type of year where we didn't have much snow. So far, for those that keep numbers of this stuff, 12.8 inches of snow for the area thus far. So, to recap, not a bad weekend and looks good, as far as temperature wise, and there's no winter storms ahead.
That storm in 82 dumped at least a foot, right? I was only 8, but I remember it being pretty crazy.
Yes, 82 was 12 inches of snow exactly in Harrison. And by the way, that was the first year we started the Harrison Weather Center and reporting to the National Weather Service. I was Weather Observer 6 back then.
That's how they did it, huh? You just got numbers?
Yep.
Oh, man, isn't that something? That is something else. So, 1982, do you believe that was 42 years ago? I remember it like it was a blink of the eye. My goodness. That was like the first snowstorm I remember as an 8-year-old, and remember getting snow days from school, and everybody was shocked in April that it was so bad. So, it's definitely possible, right?
Right, absolutely. And it's possible to snow here all the way into mid April. So, those who have the green thumbs, you really should wait until like that third week of April before starting to plant anything. Get that temperature, above well above 40 degrees before start doing that. And Kev, this Harrison Street Department had that Nelson Snow Eater, used to be called, this conveyor that used to have like augers and conveyed the snow into a dump truck. That 82 storm was the last time that machine was used. After 82, they retired that machine. They had, I believe, at one time when we were kids, I remember two or three of them, and they were made by Nelson.
Wow. Wow. And
Hmm.
82 was the last year, right? You said?
Yeah, last year they used them. We used them, all throughout the 70s. When they had the bigger events. And usually Harrison, I think, talking to the supervisors there, they start picking up sometimes around 10 inches of snow to start doing the snow removal for Rogers Boulevard and Harrison Avenue.
For those of you who are just joining us, Tony Mondaro, the longtime director of the Harrison Weather Center, is here with us. And, it was probably maybe a dozen or so years, maybe a little bit more after that. Do you remember when Ray McDonough got in a truck and drove up to Canada and drove down the snow melters from Canada? Were those ever any good? Did those things ever work properly?
I don't think, well, I can't speak for the street department, but I believe from what I understand is they weren't very cost effective.
Oh,
It
okay.
burned a lot of fuel, and it did work. It was it was, I guess, good at the time, but just for cost wise, it's probably easier how they do it now. And I think Harrison, when it comes to snow removal, just plain snow removal is the gold standard in this area. Not to knock
No,
any other
no.
municipality, but it's curb to curb every street, and they try to get it done within a week. That's pretty impressive.
It really is, and I'll tell you what. I mean, I've since I moved to Harrison, there's only been like two storms, but each one was within a couple of days. You would have never known it snowed there, which is just almost impossible to think about. Isn't it crazy how well they do it?
Yeah, and that's not to take away from Kearney or North Arlington either, which do a phenomenal job working EMS. We have one heck of a system there. And the system is like this: once it's a plowable snow, and we'll do a couple of things that really does a good job there. We'll have like the firemen will report to the firehouses.
Hmm.
Then we'll have the ambulance stand by at the central firehouse up there, the Eagles, right behind Borough Hall. Then if we get a call, we have the fire rescue will help us, and DPW, Mark Cunningham's team, will plow us into the hall and make sure we're clear of the snow.
Wow, tremendous work,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Tremendous work.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
So
what's on the agenda for this weekend for Tony, other than the White Castles tomorrow, right? Or is that up in the air?
just no, just rest this weekend. Looks like it's a very restful weekend. Trying to catch up with the last week with snow situations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it must be nice to be able to relax a
yeah,
little bit, right? Yeah.
absolutely, and get ready for severe weather season. We'll have to start training for that. We do our annual training pretty soon for severe weather season.
Can you tell us a little bit about that, like how that works, or you want to save that for
Yeah,
another day?
now we can save it for another day, Kev. Yeah, without a doubt.
Great, great. All right. So, bottom line, we're going to have some days maybe in the 60s this week, but a little bit of rain will be around during the whole time, right?
Yeah, but I think the biggest takeaway here is no major winter storms in sight.
That's not if that's not enough to celebrate. I don't know what is. That is for damn sure. Tony, always a pleasure. We'll do it again next week. How does that sound?
Absolutely, looking forward to it, Kev. Have a great weekend.
Okay, brother. You too. So, from the newsroom of the Observer, wait, hey, why don't you throw us off to end up the broadcast today? I always do it. You want to give us a little sign off here?
Absolutely. For Kevin Canessa, I'm Tony Mondaro. Thanks for being with us, everyone. And join us next week as we look at the local wonderful world of weather. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Take care, Tone.